Hi, my name's Adam. Thanks for joining us today in week 4 of our mini-series on New Year's resolutions. Today we're going to talk about turning your skills and knowledge into our revenue stream. Before we jump into that, if you haven't already joined our Unlocking Your Financial Health mini course, there's a free link below. Click on it. It's absolutely free course for you, and it's going to help you with the steps and actions going forward on your New Year's resolutions to make sure you have great success in that. So in this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why most people don't take action on a potentially huge revenue stream that sits in their head or their business or whatever it is that they currently have based on their skills and knowledge. I'm also going to go through an example of one of our clients that has great potential to increase her revenue stream through her current interior design business, how to do that, what those numbers look like. And at the end, I'm going to give you the 5 action steps for you to get going on your new revenue stream, whether it's taking a skill or a knowledge and turning it into a revenue stream and the different ways to do that. So we all have a knowledge or skill that someone else would love to have, whether it's building, finance, interior decorating, dieting, health, whatever it is. There's endless possibilities in this. So you have a skill or knowledge, whether you know it or not, that someone else would actually pay money to learn from you. So how do we take that skill or knowledge and actually turn it into a saleable product? First, let me give you 3 quick reasons why most people don't take action on this. The number 1 is fear of failure. We're too scared that our idea, our business plan is going to fail, and we all hate failure. But the reality is most successful business owners have many failures along the way until they actually hit that right one, their idea sticked against the wall and they've done very well for themselves. So don't fear failure, it's part of the process. The second one, and I run into this one quite a bit, is just an overwhelming ideas. So I have so many ideas and I don't know which one's the best one. So sometimes I don't do anything. And that's the worst thing to do. Take one of your ideas and start running with it. If it doesn't work, pull it back and start with another one. I know that takes more time, but most of us, when we start thinking about what skills and knowledge and then how to launch that out, we have so many ideas. So grab one of them and start moving forward with them. Don't let too many ideas hold you back from doing anything. The third reason why most people don't take action is they're looking for instant gratification. Okay? If you're looking to create a membership site where you have thousands of people on there and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, it's probably not going to happen overnight. It's probably going to take many years. So make sure you have realistic expectations heading into any of these types of projects. Don't look for instant gratification. This takes time and hard work, but it will pay off. So if we can overcome our fears and hesitations, what's the next point? How do we get going on this? Well, if you already have an existing business or maybe a social media following, that's the best place to start. Maybe you have a heating and plumbing company, right? Start a YouTube channel. Get some following there. You have the knowledge base. Post a YouTube channel maybe once or twice a week on stuff that you're doing, for the basic homeowner that wants to do stuff on their own. And then down the road, maybe you can launch a course or a PDF that someone can buy. So there's opportunities if you already have a business or a social media platform. Let me give you a quick example of a client of ours who is an interior designer, and she has about 10,000 followers on Instagram. So she spends a ton of time posting, whether it's pictures or videos or whatever it is, on her Instagram site to her 10,000 followers. So she's got a great base, but she hasn't turned those followers into a revenue stream. And not that you need to turn followers on social media or even your clients into a revenue stream, but if you look at most large social media people, they are making money, whether it's through advertising, selling product, they might have a course, a membership site, a PDF, they're selling something, they're turning their following and their client base or following base into a revenue stream. So our client, again, she has 10,000 followers, and I've had those conversations with her, like, how do we turn this into a bit of a revenue stream? Because you're spending a lot of time, you're giving a lot of free content, and a lot of her followers would pay for more content, whether it's a behind the scenes, maybe it's PDF courses or a live course. So we've talked about that, and 3 areas that I would focus on for her, ways to make money and bring value to her followers are, number 1 is a membership site. So people would pay maybe $10 or $20 a month and get a behind the scenes daily video of what she's doing. So they're currently building a new house for themselves, plus she has other projects on the go. Her following wants to see, like, what are you doing? How are you designing kitchens and bathrooms and colors and lighting and all that? People pay for that information because they want to implement that into their home. The second would be, say, a PDF deck of colors of 2021. Okay, so what are the colors you should do in your home, whether it's a kitchen or an office or bedrooms, whatever it is, colors of 2021. And it's just a PDF, maybe 2, 3, 5 pages of different colors that you can use in different rooms, in different environments, different settings. So, and she could sell that online for maybe $15, $20, $30, $40. So I've seen those posted for up to $99. So there's some profit there. And then maybe the third would be same type of idea, a PDF deck on different design ideas for 2021. So what are people doing? How is she designing her homes for her clients? Different things, looking forward to future years, like what's going to last long term. People pay for that stuff. So those are ways that she could maybe turn her following on Instagram into a bit of a revenue stream, right? So if she was to get between 0.5% and 1% of her followers to take action on some of this stuff, she'd be looking at $2 to $10, up to even $20,000 every single year of revenue just off her 10,000 people following. And I know what you're thinking. You probably don't have an Instagram channel with 10,000 followers, so this isn't for you. Absolutely incorrect. You could be working for an accounting firm. You have a knowledge base, right? You could be just an employee working in an accounting firm, but you have knowledge. You can start posting out YouTube videos. You can sell PDF courses online. You can start taking other knowledge base that you have and creating content that people are willing to pay for, right? How do you get started with a corporation? How do you incorporate? What are the processes of that? What are the tax consequences of that? People would probably pay $30, $40, $50, $100 for a simplified PDF document that can walk them through that process. Create that, sell it online. Those are just a few of the many examples that you can turn your skills and knowledge into a revenue stream. Again, it's endless. I could take every single one of our hundreds of clients, have a short conversation with them, and figure out where there's opportunity to maybe turn what they're giving to other people for free, whether it's a skill or knowledge set, and turn that into a revenue stream. So now you're all pumped up. You have your ideas, you know what your skill set is, you know what you want to move forward with, but how do you do it? Like, how do you actually create a course and sell a course and manage that and manage, the members within the course? Well, let me give you 5 ways to get going on your skills and knowledge to turn it into a revenue. The first thing you need to do is solve a problem. So let's go back to the plumber, right? You have a plumbing company. We all have plumbing issues. If you own a home, you know you have a plumbing issue, whether it's a sink or a toilet or whatever it is. How do we change a kitchen faucet? That's a problem a lot of people have. So if you did a quick video on how to do that, that would solve a problem. So figure out what the problem is that you need to solve. The next thing you need to do is you need to research your market. Who is your market? How do you advertise to them or get your product out to them? You may need to pay for ads, or there might be an organic way to get your content out to sell your product. The third thing you need to do is define your audience, okay? So you've figured out who your market is. Now you need to figure out within your market who your direct audience is, okay? So it might be a certain area or a certain age group or income. Figure out who your audience is and then start targeting and winding down to your direct niche audience. You don't want to spend a lot of time and resources marketing to an audience that isn't going to buy your product. So it's very important to know your market and know your audience within that market to make sure that you're putting your maximum effort into the person that actually needs your product, your solution. And that's based on, again, when you go to step number 1, you're solving a problem. Who's the problem for and who has that problem most often? From there, you need to validate your idea. And what this means is you need to make sure that your idea is actually going to stick against the wall. So going back to the plumber, do people actually replace their kitchen faucets on their own, right? So there's research. You can even search YouTube right now, right? Search, replacing kitchen faucets. See how many videos are out there, how many views are on there. You can see if there's a demand for it. So make sure that you validate your idea and your concept. And the fifth step is to take action. And what I mean by that is you need to create the product, whether it's a membership course or an online course, or it's a PDF deck, whatever you're creating to sell out to the public, you need to now create it and take action. What we did on our end in our office is we signed up for a program called Kajabi, and I'll put a link below to Kajabi. Kajabi is a great program. We ended up transferring our whole website over there. So we do our website, we have all our contact bases, we send our emails from there, but most importantly, we host our courses and membership sites from within Kajabi. So it's an all-in-one platform. It's fairly reasonably priced. It's about $150 a month. So maybe if you're getting started, it's a little on the high end, but if you can maybe host a website and everything else through there, it's a great platform. So we looked at a ton of different platforms to get started, and we kept going back to Kajabi. There's other platforms if you're hosting a course, Teachable and many others. We like Kajabi the best. They're a great platform, very in-depth and very user-friendly. And again, when we moved our website over, I had someone, hosting and created our website before. When we brought it to Kajabi, it's such an easy, simple solution that I was able to kind of take the website I had and recreated it on my own. So it's kind of a click and go, super simple to use. So I would highly recommend looking at Kajabi, or just find a free platform that you can use to host your course, your PDF, whatever it is, to be able to sell it to the public. Because at the end of the day, if you have an idea and you want to implement that idea, how do you get it out to the public? Again, we use Kajabi, we highly recommend it, but there's many other platforms that you can search out there. But find something that you can create, host, and sell, and actually you'll monetize on that current website or the program that you're using. So thanks so much for joining us today. I really do encourage you, think deep into what your skills and knowledge are and how you can actually help others by selling that product. So you're not necessarily selling it to just, get more revenue streams. You're selling it to help other people. And in the meantime, you're getting paid to do it. Just like you do at a job or anything else. We get paid to sell our knowledge and skills, right? But oftentimes, outside of our work hours, we do that for free for people, or we help people out for free, or whatever it is. How do we turn that into a revenue stream? And I know heading into 2021, a lot of us are looking for more revenue streams, right? Maybe we lost our job last year, or our salary got cut, or whatever it is, or we have more expenses moving forward. We need to make sure that we have more revenue coming in, and taking your skills and knowledge and turning it into revenue is a great way to do that. So I really do encourage you, think deep. What can you sell? How can you help other people and make a bit of a revenue stream off of that, a passive revenue stream? It's a great way to go for 2021. So I hope you take action on this. Again, Kajabi is where I would start if I was you. If you're looking for a lower cost option, they're out there. Search YouTube, search internet. There's lots of options. And again, all we want you to do is take action and start creating more revenue. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you have a good week, and we'll see you next week.